The story opens with a shocking scene. A young man jumps off a tall building, ending his life while someone records it live for the internet. Viewers across the world are watching, some even entertained by his tragic death. That chilling moment sets the tone for what's to come. Scene shifts to happy couple, Vivon and Sia. They're on a flight to Fiji, all smiles because they've just won a free vacation through a lucky draw. The trip includes luxury hotels, exotic meals, and lavish experiences, all expenses paid. To them, it's heaven. But behind their smiles, there's more to know. Vivon has been unemployed for a while, and Sia is the one earning for both. Still, they never let money come between them. Their love story began in college 10 years ago, and after 5 years of dating, they tied the knot. Now, 5 years into marriage, their bond still feels unbreakable. Sia is a pure vegetarian, sensitive to even the smell of meat, something that often defines her gentle nature. Today, they receive a beautiful happy anniversary invitation for lunch, courtesy of the people who organized their trip. They're flown to an elegant restaurant where they meet a charming, mysterious man, Mr. Khan, the sponsor of their luxurious vacation. Over drinks, Khan tells them about an online reality game hosted by his company. The game, he says, is watched by over 8 million viewers worldwide and goes by the name Table Number 21. He looks at Vivon and smiles. "You both seem smart and brave," he says. "You should play this game." Curious, they listen as Mr. Khan explains the rules. He'll ask 7 personal questions, each linked to a task should be performed. Every answer must be either yes or no. If they make it through all 7 questions, they'll win 21 million rupees. But they can't quit once the game begins. The prize leaves them stunned. Vivon hesitates, whispering that something feels off. But Sia, ever the adventurous one, laughs it off. "It's just 7 questions," she says. "What could possibly go wrong?" Khan smiles, picks up a glass, and gently taps it with a spoon. Suddenly, everyone in the restaurant stands and walks out. Within moments, the entire place transforms into a game arena. Cameras appear from every corner. This isn't a normal lunch. It's a live broadcast streamed across the internet. Vivon and Sia sign a contract, agreeing they're playing of their own free will and must follow all rules. Their phones are taken away and replaced with new ones. They can only receive calls, not make any. A lie detector is attached to their hands. In this game, only truth is allowed. Khan leans forward with his first question, worth 1 million rupees. "Vivon," he asks with a smile, "do you feel shy showing affection to your wife in public?" The game has begun. Vivon looks at the question and laughs. "That's easy," he thinks. "Yes," he replies confidently. The lie detector light glows green, confirming he's telling the truth. He really does feel shy showing affection to Sia in public. Mr. Khan smiles and gives him the first task. "You must kiss your wife, right in the middle of the city's busiest street." It sounds simple enough, and they're both amused. Soon, they're taken to a crowded street buzzing with people and traffic. Vivon, nervous and sweating, hesitates. Dozens of eyes are watching, and cameras are rolling. This moment is being streamed live online. Sia encourages him, whispering, "It's just a kiss, Vivon. 1 million rupees, come on." Gathering courage, Vivon leans forward and kisses Sia right there, in the middle of the road. The crowd stares, some cheer, and millions online watch them complete their first task. The scene suddenly shifts into a flashback, years ago in college. Sia is dancing with her friends at a party. Vivon, sitting in a corner, watches her quietly. At that time, they didn't even know each other. Sia's boyfriend, Bobby, storms in angrily and starts yelling at her, ruining her mood. Vivon steps in, saying calmly, "He's not right for you." Sia glares at him. "Who are you to tell me that?" Sia replied. But Vivon had a gift. His words carried charm and confidence that drew people attention. Soon, Sia softened and invited him to dance. Truth is, she'd already noticed him watching her with quiet sometimes. Cut back to the present after their first task. The couple returns to Mr. Khan, and Vivon laughs nervously. "Okay, this was funny. I'm sure this is all just a prank. There's no real money, right?" Khan smirks. "You think so?" He gestures toward a briefcase. When it opens, it's filled with 20 million rupees in cash, and the remaining 1 million is instantly transferred to their bank account. The shock freezes them. This isn't a game show. It's real. Mr. Khan then asks Vivaan, "Do you really know your wife completely?" Vivaan grins, "Of course I do." Khan turns to Sia. "And you? Does your husband truly know you?" Sia pauses, looks down, and softly says, "No, the lie detector confirms the truth." Vivaan forces a smile, but can't hide his hurt. Then comes the next task. Khan places a plate before Sia, filled with prawns and other seafood. He asks Vivaan, "Can she eat this?" Vivaan laughs proudly. "Never. She can't even stand the smell of meat. She'll vomit." But before he can finish, they hear the sound of chewing. To his shock, Sia is forcing herself to eat the seafood, tears in her eyes, just to complete the task worth 2 million rupees. Vivaan is stunned, embarrassed that his confident words were proven wrong. Khan chuckles. "Now you know. You don't really know her at all." Vivaan's smile fades. Sia, who once refused to touch meat, now broken for greed. Then Khan proceed with his third question for Vivaan. "Have you ever manipulated someone? Played with their emotions for your own benefit?" A flashback follows. Vivaan meets Bobby, Sia's boyfriend. "We drank too much at the party last night. Things got a bit intimate between Sia and me," Vivaan said. Bobby's face turns red with rage. His trust shattered, his love destroyed. Then at a party, Bobby comes to Sia and slaps her so hard she's stunned. He left without a word to leave questions in the air. Sia doesn't understand. Vivaan watches quietly, then go to Sia, whispering that Bobby isn't right for you. That wordplay, that push, the flashback hits hard. Back in the present, the game moves on. Mr. Khan asks Vivaan another blunt question. "Have you ever tricked someone into falling for you?" Vivaan answers, "Yes," and the detector confirms it. Khan then dares him to prove his skill. Make Khan go to a specific spot on command. Vivaan smirks, says he's no magician, but offers 3 words that, when spoken, compel Khan to move. Khan obliges, walking straight into the trap Vivaan had named. The room filled with laughter. Vivaan's little con works. They win 3 million. Sia and Vivaan smiles, but the seed of doubt about Khan's intentions has begun to grow. Khan's next question is darker. Would you face any fear to save the person you love? Vivaan, after a breath, says yes. Detector with green light. Then Mr. Khan locks Sia inside a glass box that holds only 7 minutes of air. To free her, Vivaan must collect his own blood and pour it into a valve to open a lock. If he fails, Sia will suffocate. Now scene shifts to Vivian's college prank, that someone hung a bucket of blood above a door. When it fell, a boy was drenched in blood. Vivaan himself suffers from blood hemophobia. Back to present, the sight of blood makes him faint. Now he must cut himself and keep cutting, despite blacking out. With 7 minutes ticking, he forces his trembling hands to work. He faints twice, he tastes iron, feels dizziness, fights panic. But love pushes him forward. Vivaan fills the bottle, pours the blood into the box's mechanism. The lock opens. Sia gasps for air. He saved her. Exhausted, furious, and shaken, Vivaan goes to Khan. If anything had happened to her, Khan would pay. Khan calmly reminds him of one hard rule. Truth is the only currency here. Obey it, and you live. For a moment, the couple's laughter is gone. The game has just opened its true nature. Khan's 5th question for Sia. If you lost all your hair, would your husband still love you the same? Sia answers quietly and honestly yes. Green light. The task now. She must give her hair, all of it right now. Sia hesitates. She cries. Khan reminds. This question is worth 5 million. Time and money collide. Reluctant and urged by the promise, Sia allows Vivaan to shave her. But the twist is painful. She must be completely no hair at all bald. When Mr. Khan places the trimmer before them, both freeze. In college flashback, what they once did to Akram hits them like a storm. Sia breaks down, tears streaming. Vivaan's anger boils. He can't stand the thought of repeating that cruelty. In frustration, he kicks the chair away and went out, leaving the air heavy with guilt and unanswered questions. But suddenly, The lie detector starts and activated. A crackling voice from Mr. Khan's walkie-talkie. Move away from my range, and that watch turns into a bomb. Stay out of location, and you die. You signed a contract. You can't quit. They realize their lives suddenly belong to a website full of hungry viewers and to Mr. Khan. Back at the table, Sia confronts him. This is illegal. Khan pushed the contract on the table. You agreed. You gave rights for the game. He added, millions are watching. Decide now. The couple faces only brutal choices. Cut your hand to remove the watch or continue the game. There is no easy escape. Reluctantly and terrified, they return to the rules. Then Mr. Khan moved to next question. First, he asked Vivon a question. Have you ever raised your hand against your wife? The scene flips to a flashback. Sia had secretly had an abortion. Terrified and hurt, Vivon's anger exploded. He slapped her hard. Guilty, he answers yes. Khan turns the confession into punishment. Sia must slap Vivon hard enough to show real force. A microphone measures the strike. Each hit raises a needle on a meter. Sia hits him once, twice, the meter climbs slowly. She keeps slapping until the needle reaches to the top. Vivon's cheek burns red. Pride and shame bleed together. The game humiliates them in front of millions. Next, Khan asks if Vivon has ever harmed someone without reason. Again, yes. The task is to prove this. They caught stranger's car in the act. Vivon is attacked by the owner. The police arrive. They think Vivon is a criminal. He tries to explain it's part of a sick game, but the officers don't care. To them, it's a crime. Sia manages, by some trick, to mislead the officers and free him. But when he returns, Sia is gone. Khan has sent Sia to a club by cruel men. Vivon's blood boils. He goes after her, but when he finds her, she is being embarrassed, humiliated for the viewers. Khan watches, amused, telling Vivon bitterly that all this part of game and money. Vivon realizes the game isn't about prize or fun. It's about breaking them. Khan smiles and says the final questions are coming. This last round will be strange. The rules are flipped with 7 rapid questions. Sia must lies on question. She must say no, even when she means yes. Khan explains they will earn $2 million on each rapid question, and after end of rapid fire will get $15 million in total, but during each rapid question, if Sia breathes and answers truthfully, the detector will flash red. Now the countdown begins. The first twisted and rapid question is blunt. Is Vivon your husband? Forced to lie. Each answer must be false. Sia says no. Next question he asked, this black hair is hers. Sia wearing a wig to conceal herself. She lies, yes. The questions get crueler. At the club, men were touching your body, did you like it? She replied yes. Next disguised question, still you want $21 million after such humiliation? She replied no. Did you comfort and sleep with any other person after marriage? She replied yes. Suddenly detector, spell green light. On this question, Vivon confused and Sia tried to convince him, but Khan said, let's check the answer, who is liar, my detector or Madam Sia. Mr. Khan sent message from Sia's phone to Raj, and the truth spills out. Sia confesses she'd helped Raj keep his job, made a painful choice for their survival. Vivon reels. The woman he loved kept this secret. Khan coldly pronounces his intent. Because Sia lied to survive, she must die, and he needs 10 million hits for a live murder. Entertainment, he says. Vivon refuses with strong emotions. Then Khan says it's fine if she can't die, then you guys have to kill someone because it's a rule of the game. Unwillingly agreed. They lead him into a room where a frightened boy sits on the floor. Vivon is told to shoot him. He refuses. Then the boy looks up and calls Khan Papa. They both freeze. He is none other than Akram, the boy from college. Flashback 10 years to reveal why this boy is here, who Khan really is, and how the whole cruel theater began. They tortured Akram in ways no human deserves. Ragged him under Vivon command. Sometimes they'd slip a lizard's tail into his food, other times lock him naked on terrace. One night, they even filled him in blood, laughing while he screamed. Slowly, fear became a part of his soul. Even a whisper made him cry. The Vivon and his gang pushed Akram to one of the local shop window. In that accident, shop window broke. In anger, shopkeeper caught Akram and beat him mercilessly in crowd, tearing his clothes. His friend begged him to quit college, but Akram refused. "If I leave," he said, "my father will think I'm a loser." Men don't cry. Men endure. One day, he decided to report the bullying to the principal. But before he could, the Vivon gang dragged him away. Vivon told, "A little ragging and you call it rape? You'd ruin our future." In blind rage, they stripped Akram naked, shaved his head, and mocked him while someone recorded it all on a phone. The laughter, the humiliation, the cruelty, it broke him from within. That night, they tortured him again. By morning, Akram wasn't the same boy. He was alive, but only in body. His mind was gone. Only now did Vivon and Sia understand the real game. Mr. Khan was Akram's father. The free vacation was a setup, a trap to make them feel the pain they had once caused him. Every task mirrored what they'd done to his son. Fear, humiliation, helplessness. Vivon finally realized the horror of his past. When Khan ordered him to shoot Akram, he couldn't. Instead, he turned the gun on himself and pulled the trigger, but it was empty. Khan never meant to kill them. He wanted them to feel. Vivon broke down, whispering, "We never thought a joke could ruin a life." Khan snapped. "Mocking an innocent is not a prank. It's cruelty wearing a smile. Destroying someone's soul was not a joke. You turned my child into a corpse that breathes." And with that, Khan walked away, taking Akram with him. Vivon and Sia were left shattered, crying, haunted, and hollow. The game was over. They were free, but their guilt became their prison. The film closes with a stark message. Ragging is not a joke. It's a crime. True stories scroll across the screen. Students who suffered breakdowns, some who needed psychiatric care, others who ended their lives. As the credits roll, silence hits harder than words. Table number 21 isn't just a movie. It's a mirror held up to cruelty that hides behind laughter, and a reminder that some games are not meant to be played. Ragging has existed for decades in colleges, especially in engineering and medical institutes. It's often seen as normal, even necessary. Seniors say, "If you can't handle this, how will you face life?" But behind that so-called fun hides cruelty. If this story made you think, remember, cruelty disguised, torture, bullying, ragging as fun is still cruelty. Ragging is not tradition. It's a cancer. And one last thing. In the opening scene, the man who jumped from a tall building was none other than was Akram. Because of that trauma and incident, he became mentally unstable. If you like this explanation, don't forget to support me. Like, comment, and subscribe. It will encourages me a lot.
Thanks for watching, and hope you have enjoyed this. See you in next amazing video. Till then, take care and best wishes, but don't forget to like and subscribe.